I've made this nose ring, but it's looking pretty stupid because Second Life won't let me shrink it any smaller because I've hit the limit of 0.01 on the x-axis, which you can see here. It's that one. So we can do something about that and just prove that I can't shrink it more. So go back into Blender, and that's the nose ring there, and what I'm going to do is add a cube. So what I'm actually doing is making the bounding box bigger so that Second Life can shrink the nose ring smaller. First of all, I'll show you the bounding box as it is. So that would be over here click this box shape one, and viewport display, and it's here, bounds box, and that puts a box around it. So you can see that the bounding box touches on all sides, so it can't shrink any smaller. I think while I'm at it, I'm going to do Control A, all transforms, and straightened it up. So now we're going to add a cube. Scroll out because it's quite big, and go to edit mode, and I'm going to enable transparency or X-ray. I'll shrink the cube a bit, I think. Don't need it really that huge. Right, something like that. And I'm going to go into face select, and I'm going to split the edges. So to do that, I'm going to do F3, edge split, and click it. Now I'm going to I'm in face select, so now I'm going to change the pivot point from median to individual origins, and now start scaling. So S and push the mouse, and you can see that the edges have split, the faces are separate now, and I can shrink them down and down and down. I'm just going to shrink them down about that far for now, and join them in object mode to the nose ring. Control J, and suddenly we've got a bounding box this size. So I'm going to turn that off now, so it's in the way a bit, and back into edit mode, and scale all of these to 0, so S 0. And now we'll export that. I'm going to copy the position and texture of this one, and the rotation. where on nose, edit. I'm editing from inventory because it's gone inside me and it's easier to do that. Object, paste, paste, and texture, paste. Now I can resize it. I'm going to turn off show highlight. Oh, wait a minute. Stretch both sides. Bit more. Of course, it go down really, really small if I wanted it to invisible. And that's better. And done.